Yes.
Yes. Just wait 1 minute. I'll start today's session. Yes, I'm ready now. And I request you, please keep your audio in mute while session is going. And if any question, please type your question in chat box so that I'll read your question and I'll give you answer. And also, I will allow you to speak with me at the end of the session regarding any doubts related to this session and also training duration, all these things. I'll explain you in detail clearly. And this session is going to be completely recording, and every day the same session recording video I'll send to your Google Drive. So now it's time to start our session, today's session. This is the first session of Python package course. So in this session, I'm going to discuss complete introduction regarding our session, and with Python introduction, we'll discuss in detail. So first of all, this session is completely belongs to Python package course. So in this session, I'm going to cover Python plus Django plus REST API. These three subjects I'm going to cover in our sessions. So Python, yes. First, we have to discuss about Python. In Python, we'll discuss core and advanced Python. Core and advanced Python we'll discuss. And when it comes to DJANGO, so DJANGO, I'll discuss complete Django sessions, and also in this basics of UI technologies like HTML plus CSS plus JavaScript plus jQuery plus Bootstrap. These things I'll cover in Django sessions. And coming to the REST API also. REST API means Django REST framework. That is also called as DRF. That means DJANGO REST framework. DJANGO REST framework. This will be, yes. So look at here. This is the basic Python course. In this course, you will get complete Python core and advanced along with soft copy of material and complete videos. Okay. Videos means every day, whatever I discuss in the class, same recorded video I'll send to your Google Drive. And first we have to focus on Python. Once I complete this Python core and advanced, then we'll start with Django. And whenever I starts with Django, first I'll give 2-3 sessions introduction to Django, how to make setup of Django. And after that, we will focus minimum 8 to 10 sessions on this UI technologies. This is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap. How much it is required for Django web application development purpose, that much I'll cover related this UI technologies. And once I finish Django, then we'll start with Django with REST API, means DJANGO REST framework. And here, for completing core and advanced Python, first 45 days I will take. 45 days, only Python, core and advanced. Because the thing is, without Python, without knowledge of Python, you cannot go for Django. Without knowledge of Django, you cannot go for REST API. And to become a complete Python full stack developer, I strongly recommend to learn all these things. Okay. But here I'll cover basics of UI technologies only. But in detail, if you want, then you should take a separate course for UI technologies. But as per my consideration, for Django development purpose, not complete UI technology is required. Whatever is required and how much it is required, that all these things I'll cover in our sessions only. UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap. And once I complete this core and advanced Python 45 days, again, immediately next 45 days, I'll start Django with UI technologies. And after completion of Django with all these things, including projects, I'm going to include Django with projects only. Yes. two projects I'm going to explain in this Django web application development. And after that, I'll start REST API, that is DJANGO REST framework. And this will take minimum 25 days to 30 days. Okay, 25 days to 30 days it will take. So this is completely duration. 45 plus 45, 90. Okay, then 30. So almost 3.5 months to 4 months it will take. Okay, first focus is Python. So without completion of Python, we cannot start with Django, and also without Django, we cannot start with REST API. There is a proper order, so you must and should follow. And those who wants to learn Django with REST API, they must and should know, they must and should aware of Python completely. Because in Django, we are going to write Python script only. So Django is a web application development framework. Django is used to develop websites with Python. And the REST API is a service. It's kind of web service. So DJANGO REST framework, DRF, we will discuss after completion of Django only REST API is possible. So that complete all these things we will cover with complete material, soft copy of material, as well as complete videos also I will send to your Google Drive. So videos you will receive daily basis. Whatever I discuss in the classroom, same recorded video I'll send to your Google Drive. Material first, when we start Python, then we will send material Python. When we start Django, then we'll send Django complete material. And when we start with REST API, then we will send the complete REST API material. Have clear cut material is there with clear picture, step by step with all practical implementation. So let me show you once material what I have. So complete material is there with me, and also session wise material is there with me. Now let me show you first Python material here. So look at here, this is the Python material, complete material. I just prepare step by step what I'm going to discuss in our class. Complete material documentation is there with clear picture with the practical implementation. So this is complete Python material. So with clear step installation steps, everything will be there. Once you follow this material, you will never get confused, and happily can able to write and enjoy your code. This is Python material. And at the same time, I have complete Django material also. You can see this. This is complete Django material. So this is Django complete material is there. So clear steps I have included with all the pictures, and even those who know the basics of Python, once we see this material, you can able to practice with easily. So in this material, complete HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery, all basics also I have included. So around it is 308 pages material is there. Django with steps installation, everything is there. And along with that same interview questions I have, and Python interview question I have, and REST API, complete REST API material is there clearly with all examples. So whatever I have covered in our classes in previous session with complete picture is there clearly with REST API. So you will get this complete documentation with coding, everything once you enroll for this course. So trust me, that is once you follow this material, you will not get any confused, and you will get complete knowledge on what all topics, complete topics. So no doubt at all, from scratch onwards, you will get full-fledged information. So this is about course details which I discuss up to now, because before going to enroll this course, you must and should aware. So what things I'm going to cover. So I'm giving full clarity on this. Whatever I promise this day, and same thing we'll discuss. So that's what here I'm giving clarity clearly from my side. Python, Django, REST API, this is complete basic package. Duration of this course is 45 plus 45 plus 25 or 30 days. So minimum 3.5 months it will take, maximum 4.5 4 months only. So that's it. And every day session is going to be 4 to 5 p.m. And after that, so same recorded video I'll send after 1 hour of completion of session. Same recorded video I'll send to your Google Drive, and soft copy of material with interview question and everything. And but some students wants to only join Python. Yes, Joe, you can pay the fee only for Python. No need to pay complete package. So you really required to learn only Python core and advanced Python. Then 45 days enough for you, and you can pay fees for only Python, and you will get complete videos and material once you attend Python 45 days only. Then those who wants to join with this course, or those who wants to enroll for this course, complete basic Python, then you need to pay complete package fee. So that you need to spend 3.5 months to 4 months completely here. So this is the way of teaching here. First, Python will start once I complete full-fledged Python core and advanced with all examples, all applications. Then only we will start Django. So Django is completely web application development framework. Okay, after completion of Django, then we'll start with REST API, Django REST framework. So without REST framework, we cannot go for Django. So that means we cannot imagine Django. Django applications always associated with REST framework only. So this is very important criteria. If you want to learn these things, compulsory, I recommend to learn this core and advanced Python. But only Python also it's recommend. So some students wants to learn only Python because for their requirement, so they are going to use Python script only into their applications. So for them, then I recommend Python only. So those who wants to use Python script into their applications like testing, data science, data analysis, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and somewhere. So for them, I strongly recommend only Python, and you need not to go with Django and REST API. So if you want to settle, or if you want to get a job, or you want to become a full stack web developer in Python programming, then I strongly recommend these three courses. They must. In your resume, once you keep these courses, like Python as a programming language and web development technology like Django and DJANGO REST framework with REST API, then you will get plenty of opportunities. Okay, so these are the courses which I'm covering in this basic package of Python. And first we'll start with Python now. Okay, yes. So today I'll discuss complete introduction of Python. So what is Python? Why Python? And if you want syllabus copy, then our team will send after completion of session, and our team will send with syllabus copy. And even you can also check official website www.durgasoft, and when we click on the link of my batch schedule, so they will disclose complete syllabus copy. So no worries at all what topics I'm going to cover. And today we'll start with first Python. What is Python? Yes, running notes not required. If you want, I will send running notes. Okay, why? Because maximum, yeah, while session is going, I'll write many things also. If you want running notes, same thing, I'll share in chat box or else through mail also. But I have clearly prepared same maximum notes. I have clearly prepared in my documentation. I'll send that documentation. That will be good for you. Even if you want me to share running notes, I'll share running notes also, no problem at all. Okay, yes, Flask I will not teach. So Flask is not including this. Okay, so separately I have plan, but at this moment I don't have any plan to teach Flask. Flask is a lightweight web development framework with Python, and Flask can be used only small scale of applications, but Django is recommend in real time, medium and huge scale of application. Web application development is possible with Django with REST API. Okay, so sorry for this at this moment. Flask I will not include. For Flask I will not teach you. Okay, so this is only what I'm going to teach you. I'm going to disclose in this case. So unnecessarily I will not give any promises. So if I give promise, compulsory I'll stick on that. So that is for sure. So now coming to this point, what is Python? So first of all, Python is mandatory for Django as well as REST API. Okay, real-time projects I will cover in Django with Python. So two projects I said no, two projects I will include in this Django with REST API. So that projects I will implement with our all including concepts, whatever I covered concepts in Django level as well as Python level, all concepts we will include in Django projects only. So for sure that projects I will include. Without project, there is no fulfill of this Python Django REST API package. Hope you understand that. So now coming to this, what is Python? Yes. Now coming to this, Python is mandatory for learning Django and REST API. So first we should focus on Python. So what is Python? Python is a programming language. Yes, Python is a programming language. So what is the use of programming language generally in any programming language? Python is a programming language which is used to write logic part, logic part or coding part for the application development. For the application development. Not only Python, you can take any programming language like Java, C Sharp, .NET, C, C++, any JavaScript. So that all programming language has generally used to write logic part for the application development. But what kind of programming language it is? Yes, Python is a programming language for sure. And what kind of programming language it is? Python is Python is a general purpose. Python is a general purpose, general purpose high level, high level, high level, high level, high level, and dynamically typed, dynamically typed, dynamically typed, dynamically typed, interpreted, 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 and case sensitive programming language. Case sensitive programming language. Yes, case sensitive programming language. Let me explain you one by one clearly here. It is a general purpose programming language. Means using Python script, we can develop any type of applications. Python was designed and implemented for general purpose applications, not for specific reason. So using Python script, we can develop web applications, we can develop console applications, we can develop GUI applications, and also we can develop network based applications, testing kind of applications, data science applications, AI, artificial intelligence applications, and machine learning, statistical analysis, many applications. Yes, I'll teach you completely real-time scenarios only. And for your, sorry for the interruption. So if you have any question, I strongly recommend to ask at the last of the session. I'll allow you 10 to 15 minutes of time, even you can speak with me. So hope you understand that. Okay, let me focus on this delivering this content. After that, if you have any plenty of questions, you can ask me so that I'll give you answer clearly. So now you can see it is a general purpose language. General purpose means what? Using Python script, we can develop any type of applications. Python was designed for that reason only. So not only a specific purpose, it is completely general purpose. Means using Python, we can develop any sort of applications. Now coming to this high level, Python is a high level programming language. That means user friendly programming language. And while writing Python script as a programmer, you need not to write any explicit code for memory management and explicit code for security purpose, because Python is high level language. It take care internally security point of view and memory management point of view, especially garbage collector is there for managing memory. Because of this is high level language. And coming to this dynamically typed programming language, what does it mean? The dynamically typed language means, so generally programming languages are statically typed, are there statically typed programming languages, for example like C, C++, Java, C Sharp, .NET. These are all statically typed. And coming to this dynamically typed Python, JavaScript, Shell script like this. So now these are dynamically typed. And generally statically typed language means, especially whenever you declare any data type of the variable in other languages like C, C++, Java, C Sharp, .NET. So generally we use this syntax: data type, variable name equals to value. Okay, variable name equals to value. Data type is integer type, variable name is a, value is 100. So that means as a programmer, especially in this programming languages, you must and should aware of data type of your value, what value you are assigning to the variable, and that value data type you must and should aware, you have to give it. If in case if we give wrong data type, it will give error. Okay, but when it comes to Python, so in Python programming, no need to specify any data type, just variable name equals to value, variable name equals to value, and variable name is a, value is 100. That's it. Even semicolon is also not required. If you give, it will work. If you don't give also, it will work fine. It is optional. So this is dynamically typed. Dynamically typed means at the time of program execution or during the program execution, based on your provided value for the variable. For this variable, Python interpreter will assign data type. Okay, internally it will assign. So explicitly, you need not to give any data type. Like if I give integer a equals 100, this syntax will give wrong. So this leads to wrong syntax in Python programming. So other languages are statically typed, means before execution of the program, at the time of writing the code only, you have to specify data type of your variable. So programmer should have the clarity of on data types. But in Python programming, okay, so no need to focus on which type of data type it is, only just focus on your value and assign your value to variable. Based on given value, data type will decide internally. For example, I just given a value 100 and I want to know the type of a, then you can get type of a will return integer type. So if you are giving 100.90, then type of a will return what? Actually float only, float only. And if I give my values, for example, here you can see Durga is my string. So type of A is what it returns? String, str. So based on the value, okay, which is assigned to the variable, and data type will decide internally. So you need not to specify any data type while writing Python programming. So that indicates that this is a dynamically typed. Dynamically typed means at the time of program execution, based on the value, data type will decide for your variable. This is called dynamically typed. So only you should focus on your value, what you want to assign, and remaining things will take care internally. What type of data type should assign for this variable A, that will assign clearly. And it doesn't mean that Python do not support data types. For your kind information, Python supports lots of data types. Only the thing is, at the time of writing script, you will not decide a data type. Who will decide? Python will decide internally based on your provided value. So this is called dynamically typed and this is called statically typed. These languages are statically typed in nature. And even as a programmer in Python, if you want to know what type of data type assigned for your variable, then you can use type function. Type is a built-in function, and using this type function, we can get that what type of data type assigned for your variable, it written clearly. If it is string type, string will return. If it is integer type, integer will return, like this one. So this is about dynamically typed approach. And coming to the interpreter programming language, yes, Python is completely interpreter based. These are all compiler based. Yes or no? Compiler based. Compiler based means whenever we write program in these languages, for example, imagine that you have written 20 lines of code, and after completion of 20 lines of program, when we start execution, then compiler will compile or check total lines of code, like 20 lines, whatever you have written, the total lines of code will be checked once. And after completion of checking whole program only, then execution will start. If there is no compilation errors, then execution will begin. With these languages, like these are compiler based. But when it comes to Python, so it is interpreter based. Interpreter based in the sense 20 lines of code if you write using Python, then line by line code will check and execute. Line by line code will check and execute. So that means every line is separately will execute. So that indicates that Python, it doesn't mean that Python don't have compiler. Yes, Python is having compiler, but as a programmer explicitly, we are not going to compile Python program. Interpreter will compile, will use compiler internally, and it will check line by line code and execute. So that is interpretation, line by line code. First line it will check. If there is no errors, then it will move to second line. In case if there is a problem in second line, then immediately interpreter will stop the execution and it will throw the error. So you will notice always when we are working with Python programming, you will get only one error only. You will not notice like 2 errors, 3 errors, 10 errors, 20 errors, like that. But you can see this when we write this programming languages, usually we'll get like 3 errors, 4 errors, 5 errors, because in these languages, compiler based language means whole program at a time it will check. In that program, how many number of errors are there, that all will display to you. but you never see that kind of error messages in our Python script. Why? Because even though number of errors are there in Python, so in the execution process, line by line checking process, which line error is there first trace out, that line error only will display. Once you solve that error, then it will move to next line checking process like this. This is called interpreted based. Because of this interpretation only, I can say Python programs execution speed is slow when compared to these languages. But don't think so, that is a drawback. And even if it is Python interpreted language, line by line code check, even I feel that that is an advantage, because you will get clarity on your program. So you can able to trace your program with line by line execution. That will be good practice in reality. So slow rate of execution means it's not completely, but little bit slow when compared to compiler based languages. So now coming to this case sensitive programming language. Python is completely case sensitive programming language. Case sensitive means, for example, in Python programming, a value 100 I declare here, and how I can able to access with that a, print a only. If you try to access that in capital letter A, so you will get syntax error. That means name error you will get. This name is not defined, because you have defined the name is lowercase, but you are trying to access in uppercase. This will be the correct and this will be the wrong. So it is completely case sensitive. That means what cases you have used for declaring your variable name and function name or class name, same cases you must and should use, and other cases will not be work. So that's the reason it is completely case sensitive programming language. So what is Python? Yes, it is a programming language which is used to write logic part for the application development. Without Python programming language, we can't develop any application using Python script. And what type of language it is? It is a general purpose. That means we can develop any type of application. Okay, any type of application. Print is not present in header file. There is no header files for print because it is a built-in functions. All built-in functions are directly will come. No need to import any header file. So that header files modules concept is there. Yes, in Python there are so many modules are there. System defined library completely, that is system will provide, that is. And some specific modules are there, that modules will come by default when we install Python software, and you need not import any header file for using print. Okay, print, this is input and output process, but it's not like C language and C++. Whenever we go for hash include stdio, standard input output, not required in Python. Okay, and yes, some header files are required in your in Python terminology. Completely, this is module concept is there. That modules we have to use it if you want to work with some functions, and that functions related to particular modules, that you have to import it. So whenever the functions are required to import modules, then that modules you have to import. But by default, you need not import for print function and the input function. Directly it will come with input and output process. So now coming to this high level programming language, it is dynamically typed and interpreter based and case sensitive programming language. So what is Python and what type of language it is, we discuss clearly. Now coming to this, Python was designed and developed by Guido van Rossum. He is the man who invented Python. Python was designed and developed by Guido van Rossum. In the first version of Python was released in the year of 1991. So that version number is 0.9.0 in the year of 1991. And later there are so many versions are there. I'll tell you what are the versions are available and which is the latest version I'm going to discuss clearly. Latest version through only I will give you complete topics information. So Python was designed and developed by Guido van Rossum, and at the time of writing Python script, the name Python was selected from a TV show. There was a TV show which was broadcasted in BBC channel. The TV show name is called the Complete Monty Python Circus Show. Complete Monty Python Circus Show. Okay, this is. So Complete Monty Python Circus. The author was taken the name Python from this TV show, and they have given working title of his programming language. And Guido developed Python language by taking almost all programming features from different languages, like functional programming features from C, object-oriented programming features from C++, scripting language features from Perl script and Shell scripts, like this. And the first version of Python was released 0.9.0. This is version number, and 1991. There are plenty of versions are there, and you need not to remember this all versions. In my documentation already I have prepared this versions list. You can go through it later. Now you can see Python 0.9.0 1991, and subversions also there. I have clearly mentioned with the date and years. And 1.0, this is the another main version. 2.0, this is another main version. 3.0, this is another main version. Right now we are in third version, 3.10.0. When I was prepared this documentation, this is the current stable version, but right now at this moment, this is not a current stable version 3.10.0. If you want to know the current stable version, I strongly recommend to visit the official website python.org, so that you will be able to get complete information what is the stable and current version of Python. So let's move to quickly this www.python.org I'm taking. So once you click on this, so you'll come to know that current stable version. You can see downloads. You can click on downloads. You will be able to see this download Python 3.10.2. This is the current stable version of Python, sir, right now. So 3.10.2. So every few days after they will release a subversion. So they used to release subversion completely. So you can able to check what new things are there in down 3.10.2 only. And previous versions, if you want, you can see these are the version and maintenance status, first released, end of support, and also all releases are there, versions releases. Which version you want to download, you can able to download. I strongly recommend to download. This is Python 3.10.2. We'll go through this version only, and I'll show you what version, what new things are available in this version also. We'll discuss clearly. And if you want to see the documentation part, you can see this. This is the official website of Python. And those who wants to read the guidelines and complete documentation from beginner's guide, developer's guide, everything is there. You can click on this. You will be get plenty of information from this official website only. Even as a trainers, and many of the students and faculty members will follow this official documentation. Behind the scene, behind this, no one will teach extra things. So this is completely documentation of Python script, Python things. But reading documentations point to point, it is highly impossible. So understanding also a little bit complexity from any point of view, like student point of view. So that's what we are here to explain you in clear manner by analyzing this document with proper examples. So if you are able to read this documentation, happily you can go through this documentation, or else while practice, while taking any concept implementation in your real-time career also, if you have any problem, if you want to know more stuff related to that concept, you can visit this official website and get that full-fledged information and try to understand this. So once you learn Python, Django, as well as REST API, so once you go back through this documentation, then at that time you will understand clearly, more clearly here. But if without knowing basics things, if you go through the documentation, again, you may get some doubts and also. So that's what we are here to explain all those things in relevant coding part through only. So this is the latest version 3.10.2, but main version is 0.9.0, 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. We are in third version of Python completely. Okay, so this is what actually small history of Python. And coming to this, using Python, what kind of applications we can develop, sir? Yes, as I said that using Python script, we can develop different types of application because it is general purpose programming language. That means using Python script, we can develop desktop applications. Desktop applications. Desktop applications are two types again. That is console applications. Console application, it's completely CUI, command user interface, and also GUI is there, graphical user interface applications. And also using Python, we can develop web applications. Yes, web application. Web application point of view, I strongly recommend to learn DJANGO framework. This is completely web development framework. So those who wants to develop websites and web applications using Python script, I strongly recommend for them DJANGO. Okay, DJANGO. Yes, automation also we can do lot of thing. Automation purpose we use Python script. Even DevOps engineers will learn Python. Okay, DevOps and also test engineers, automation testing purpose, they learn Python script. So lot of things we can do automation with Python. And web applications, especially Django framework is required. And Django framework, we cannot go without knowing of Python script. Compulsory Python is recommended for learning Django. So that's what I planned this batch only complete basic package. Once you join this batch, you will get complete knowledge with Python and Django and REST API. You will become a full-fledged Python programmer after completion of this course, for sure that. But only one thing is required, daily practice is required. So attending the classes, how it is important to you, and daily practice also important. At least half an hour to an hour practice is required. And without practical knowledge, you cannot fit into IT job. Hope you understand that. We are here to tell you all the guidelines and all the inputs, how much we can able to give, that much you can give, but your contribution also will be important. So now coming to this web application with Django framework and database kind of applications also we can develop using Python script, database kind of applications and network based applications, artificial intelligence, AI, and also what we can say data analysis or data science applications. Mostly this Python data structures are very important for data analysis programming. And for your kind information, in our core and advanced Python, especially data analysis modules, data science modules, I will cover in detailed NumPy and also pandas and also matplotlib, mathematical plots we can prepare. So NumPy is for multi-dimensional array creation purpose. Pandas is for Python data analysis. We can analyze the data and we can prepare the data with well representation format like two-dimension array structure, single dimension array structure. And matplotlib is nothing but mathematical plots. Data visualization purpose, we use this module especially. We will cover these modules which is related to data analysis for programming. And also using Python script, we can develop statistical analysis. And also rapid gaming application development is possible. Gaming applications we can develop using Python script. And also machine learning, deep learning. Okay, as I said that embedded system, embedded programming, Internet of Things, even DevApps, and also testing, test cases purpose, they use Python script nowadays. But previously they were using like core Java or C#.NET they were used. Nowadays, all programmers are using Python script for managing their test cases. Even network engineers also previously before Python, they were used C++ programming part huge. But nowadays, network programmers also using Python script because there are plenty of network related libraries are there in Python script. That's what they are using. So this is exactly where we can use Python, application area of Python. And you know why Python became one of the popular and most recommended language in real-time environment? There are two reasons are there. One reason is student point of view and learner point of view. That is, Python syntaxes are very simple and easy to understand by anyone. Even those who don't know strong knowledge of information technology or computer science related stuff, then they will also understand this Python script very straight away. Because Python syntaxes are very simple and straightforward, easily we can able to analyze, easily we can able to understand. And also after learning Python, so easily we can able to survive after getting a job. That is the beauty of Python. And one more other important reason why Python became a popular language. Python is having huge standard libraries. Yes, it's having huge standard libraries. As soon as when we download and install Python software, it's completely free for everyone. So open source, Python is completely open source and it's free to all. So once we download, just now I have shown official website. You can download it from there And once you download and install Python software, you will get plenty of standard libraries. Standard libraries means they have written already code in the form of libraries. Like in your terminology, I can say like when we go for C++ point of view, header files. When we go for Java point of view, like packages. .NET point of view, namespaces. But in Python point of view, we can say libraries or modules, we can say that. So you have to import that module and you have to use this. For example, if you want to write data analysis script using Python, then there are plenty of modules are there, like matplotlib. I have data with me. Okay, that data I want to show in visualized format by creating some images or diagrams. Like then we can go for this matplotlib, simple. And I want to analyze the data, then we can go for pandas. I want to represent the data in 3-dimension format or 2-dimension format, then we can go for NumPy, numerical Python. So these are libraries we can call it as. But I'm speaking only about data analysis library. Imagine that any applications are there, all the application point of view, some built-in libraries are there. So that is the beauty of Python. So once you learn how to write Python script, you can able to work on any type of application. But only the thing is, you have to understand which application related libraries are available. Suppose network engineering, network programming you want, right? So network programmers know that very well, what libraries are there, how to import them, how to use it. Their work will be finished. So this is very simple, less code, more operations. Within quick span of time, we can do with Python, because maximum ready-made resources are coming from huge standard library point of view. Only as a programmer, just you have to know that how to utilize these libraries, and your contribution is very less in Python. So easily we can able to develop. Application development is faster rate. So rapid application development is possible with Python. So that is the reason it's having huge standard library. That's what nowadays Python is one of the top most programming language. Once you learn Python, there are so many plenty of opportunities are in and outside the market. So this is what I want to tell you in this session. That's all for this today's session. From my side, this is only demonstration purpose. What kind of application, what is the official website, and what is the versions, and what type of language it is, and what subjects I'm going to cover in this Python basic package course. Python plus Django plus REST API. First 45 days Python core and advanced. Next 45 days DJANGO with UI technologies like basics of UI technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap. 45 days. Then after 25 days, I'll teach you REST API, that is DJANGO REST framework. And all the subjects material and videos I will share you. I can share you your Google Drive daily basis only here. Okay. And sessions will happen from Monday to Saturday. Sunday is the holiday. This is my point of view. Now it is your turn. And now anything if you want ask me, you can ask me. And or else you can type your question in chat box so that I will read your question and I'll give you answer properly.
Hello.
Yeah, Mr. Krishna, tell me.
యా ఇప్పుడు మీరు యాస్టీస్ గా క్లాస్ లో చెప్పేది యాస్టీస్ గా మెటీరియల్స్ లో ఉంటుంది సార్.
Yeah, material, but this overall this is my own writing, so statements will be modified, but as it is word to word will not be there. But even I have prepared that material only, maximum subject wise that will be there clearly.
ఓకే, ఇప్పుడు మీరు చెప్పింది మేము నోట్ చేసుకోవాలంటే రన్నింగ్ నోట్స్ మీరు చెప్తారా, అది మేము నోట్ చేసుకోవాలా?
No, in online class I will not encourage to do take time and running notes not required, and that's what I'm taking. For example, today notes you want, let me copy this and place into chat box. Now you got it, I think so. You can check it in chat box. So you can able to copy and paste into your document. That is not required. I hope you got it in chat box. Got it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, this is possible. No need to do any running notes. Don't waste your time, and only concentration should be on lecture and programming only. That is recommended. Don't take any risk while taking running notes and all. It is not recommended. I'll give you complete soft copy of material. Don't worry about that.
ఓకే, థియరీ సాఫ్ట్ కాపీలో చూసి నేర్చుకోమంటారు.
Yeah. Theoretical part, I'll give you complete documentation. Once you enroll with this course, total documentation I'll send initial stage only. First only I will send you. No worries at all. Then later, whenever we share the video and with programming, everything, you can practice it by seeing that. And even if you have any questions also, once I complete this batch enrolling process, and we have huge members group is there with us, Python group, so many batches I conducted, and I will create that group and I'll send a link. If you are interested, you can join with that group, and so many students are there. You can discuss with them. Even I will also respond over there in the group also.
Okay, and what are the minimum requirements of software for learning this course?
Minimum requirements means software installation process you are asking, or any subjects wise you are asking?
Software installation process.
Software installation, I will tell you in coming session. Mostly tomorrow and day after tomorrow, we'll discuss complete installation process, how it is. And to learn this Python Django REST API, no need to prerequisite. Suppose so many students will ask you, is that required C, C++ mandated to learn? No. You can make your first language with Python. Undoubtedly, happily, you can able to work on it. No issues at all.
Okay, okay. Any kind of putting experience like that, or can I go as a fresher?
No, that is depends on your gap. If you have really gap from your BTech Academy or MCA Academy, so minimum 2 to 3 I can recommend after finishing this course. And if you don't have gap, then you can try with pressure only. No waste at all.
Okay, okay. And every kind of interview questions, everything you can tell me that.
Sure, I will send you. No issues at all.
And resume preparation and everything.
Yes, sample resumes I'll send as a fresher, as an experience. Then I will give you complete guidelines on that if after completion of the course. So whenever you starts uploading your resume, once I'll take the sessions related to complete resume, basic resume as well as fresher experience resume we'll discuss.
After completion of the course.
Yeah.
Okay, and projects also you can deal with real time also, no? Real time scenarios and real time projects.
Yes. Yeah. Complete real-time approach by following Django with all these UI courses, with including REST API. We will do 2 projects here completely in this area with Python script only.
Okay, and do you have any books to buy in outside market?
Not required. I will not recommend. I will not suggest you. Lot of there, but I don't think so. It's not required. Better to go for websites, official websites, Code Project. So many Python Guru, something. So many websites are there. You can follow that instead of getting a hard copy of book. You can't read. It is not possible also.
Okay, it is enough to maintain your soft copy is enough, no? To
More
prepare,
than enough.
like.
To prepare more than enough. If really you need extra things again, then instead of buying a book, then you can go for official documentation. Just now I have shown no documentation. If you can able to understand, that is the best practice.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, Mr.
Hey, hi,
Jayant,
Abhijit, this
daily.
side. So can you, yeah, sorry. So can you confirm the batch dates and timings? Because 4 to 5, or I mean, I have, I do have working hours, so it may not be possible for 4 to 5. So any morning batches or something like that?
Morning batches, lot of batches are there. I have busy with that batches. Morning 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11. All batches are there, but all are in the middle. There is no new batch for mine in the morning.
Not in the upcoming 10-15 days, or maybe end of Feb,
No,
maybe.
maybe 10-15 days, morning 9 slot, maybe it will be free, then we will announce. We'll check it.
So currently, when are you going to start this batch? 4 to 5 months?
Already started. This is the today first session, tomorrow second session, day after tomorrow third session. Like that, it will be continuing. It will not stop.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
If at all, if you want to
Only
check on dates, so where we can check it? I mean, you said you will announce or something.
yeah. That is official website is there. Durgasoft.com website is there, and even so many faculty members are there. You can go through them also if as per your feasibility timing. You can see this is the official website. And for my
Okay.
batches also there, and other faculty members also there, you can go through it, no issues at all. Like
For
this.
your batch, any near upcoming date for the course, maybe?
My batches all morning, it's completely filled. 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, and evening with the .NET, I'm busy. So this is only slot where I can get this nowadays. But after 2 weeks, maybe morning 9 a.m. it will be free, but not sure that.
Okay. Okay.
This is only site where we can check it all faculties and all. And you can go through anyone if you are interested, if you don't have any time. So if you want my batch, you have to wait it.
Sir, I have
Okay.
a
And the waiting period is at least 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks, 2 weeks.
If someone
Okay.
want to join on the Python classes, then what is the fees, sir?
Just one by one you can ask me, I'll give you answer. This fee structure is completely 12,000. This is Python course 12.
But only Python core and advanced.
Only Python you can pay this one only 5.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
So if we need to pay in advance or any installment is there, how?
I'm not sure about this. Regarding this fee structure, you should consult DurgaSoft. Even they will only follow. They will send an official mail and you can contact with them. They will assist you. And if you don't want to join this batch, you need not to pay at this moment. Whenever batch is announced, at that time only have to pay. No need to do advance all these things.
Okay. 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 Sure.
Yeah. Any
Sir, I have a
questions?
doubt.
Yeah, tell me.
Once we start this Python course from 4 to 5, every day it will be 4 to 5, or else the day, the timings will be changed.
No. Every day it will be 4 to 5. Even if I want to change time, I don't have any slot. So that's not possible for me.
So for, as you told that it will take 4 months of time. So till the 4 months, the time will be same, right? 4 to 5.
Time will be same. It may adjust half an hour, 4:30 or 4. When it is Django and REST API start, then I will ask you adjust half an hour. But that's not sure. Even if you are not adjusted, I will take Django continuously 4 o'clock, REST API also 4 o'clock, same time only.
Okay, and the process of installation, software, everything will be in the next session, right?
Yeah, I'll discuss in the classroom itself how to make setup of software, Python, Django, which editor I'm going to use continuously for all these three. Maximum PyCharm editor I'll recommend. PyCharm only I'll go through it, writing code, Python, Django, REST API. Everything will build projects completely PyCharm editor through only.
So it will be in the next session, sir.
Tomorrow, maybe after completion of basic introduction, I'll starts with installation process.
Okay, thank you. And may I
Yeah.
know the process of payment, if possible, if you could help me with the process of payment? How do we pay? Like, do we need to visit the place, or else only an online payment?
No, only online payment. Our team will send after completion of this session. Our team will send official mail and payment details and Google Pay number or something, whatever it is, they'll send. You can follow them.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And yeah.
So my question is, my intention is to join this course is to, I want to learn the automation so that I will able to automate the things, whatever assigned in my project. So will I be able to do that?
No, you are asking network automation, but I am not network related person. But my duty is, my job is, I will teach you complete Python and Django REST API, these courses, and any automation along with your requirement, network based or testing based. I'm not aware of that kind of modules, but whatever I have, this I will tell you. And using this script, how it can be useful, how it can be helpful to your automation career, then you can use it. But I'm not aware of that kind of things, no. So hope
Okay.
you got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, Python topics are everything we will cover. Python from scratch to and core and advanced Python with object oriented, like fundamentals. Okay, flavors of Python, Python version, identifiers, keywords, data types, and operators concept, and modules, control statements, and data structures like string, list, tuple set, dictionary, range. Okay, and OOPS concepts like encapsulation, polymorphism, inheritance, abstraction, file handling, exception handling, multi-threading, decorator, generator, logging files, assertion, Python database connectivity with MySQL, SQL Server, Microsoft SQL Server, and also functions topic mainly. Okay, functions. These are all I will cover. So syllabus copy you will get from official website. No worries, sir.
So, and one more question. Some of the vendors, they share their API to with their clients to automate their scripts. So, will you be, I mean, are you going to cover that API part, how to write a script using that?
Yes, using Django with a REST API, I will prepare API and how to send API to someone, how to access this kind of API we will discuss with Django related stuff.
Okay.
So we can test that API. We can test that API by using separate softwares like Postman and Slagger. Something will be there. Other tools are there. We have to use this.
Sir, I mean, to access the REST API, are we covering any authorization and authentication? I mean, kind of security.
Yes, everything is there. It is authentication authorization is a part of Django as well as REST API. We will discuss that complete authentication things also in REST API. We'll discuss. Yeah, Sagar, I have already discussed projects also included in this project, in this course. Hello, sir. Within how many days? How many days in the sense? First 1 week or 5 days. By this weekend, you have to do this. Yeah, Mr. Krishna, we will discuss that directly whenever we start sending videos that will come to your Google Drive and automatically you will get that drive location and you can save it on. So no, every day 1 hour class. So no chance to increase 2 to 3 hours daily classes because other schedule will disturb for mine. So more other than this, any question? How Python manage its memory internally? Yes, we'll discuss that. No worries at all. Garbage collector is there. There is a lot of concepts are there. We'll discuss memory orientation. So there is a big process. Destructor will call internally by garbage collector. So it is going to remove that unused objects things. After that, garbage collector will destroy that and it will make memory free up and it will allow you to create some more objects with that memory. So that is mechanism. Yeah, I have muted because of from your side there is a lot of noises coming. So whenever I get that, I used to mute completely. Yeah, now coming to this. Yeah, tell me, Krishna, now.
Yeah, if you the class is complete, then if you can unmute means then you can ask questions freely. No, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. I have unmute only first initially, but actually from your side some lot of noise came. That's what other people I'm giving chance, so I just mute it. So to avoid
No,
noise
is it
cancellation.
okay now? Is it now?
It's okay. It's fine now. It's very clear.
Okay.
You have completed Python. Need to learn Django REST API. So need then you have to wait for Django and REST API. Because initially I will not teach completely Django and REST API. I have recently started DJANGO, only DJANGO with REST API batch in the morning 7 a.m. If you want, you can join in that batch. You can ask to our team, they will assist you. And we have completed almost 10 sessions. And that 10 session recordings we will send and you can join with that batch morning 7 a.m. Django is going on right now. Only Django.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. There a lot of my Python students are there.
Hello?
I don't have any personal YouTube channel. Okay. I don't really like that. And even I don't have any Facebook or Insta or something. No social networking. I am not in anywhere. You cannot find me anywhere.
Hello?
My videos are there. They will upload. Yeah, tell me, sir.
Is the REST API is a framework?
Yes, DJANGO REST framework. This is with DJANGO we have to develop this API. It is also framework. You have to be installed this. Along with Django, it will work.
Okay, DJANGO, we can do live projects in DJANGO by using REST API framework.
With DJANGO, with REST API, you can do the projects. And also, even we are going to with Django with REST API, complete coding, whatever project development coding, completely involved with Python only. You have to write Python script only. DJANGO is for only some tools are there. We have to build web application point of view, and coding part completely under comes into Python again. So Python is mandatory for learning Django and REST API.
Okay, two projects. You told me that two projects, no? Deal with the DJANGO or one with REST API?
DJANGO with REST API, both combinedly we'll discuss two projects.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, any question? Yes, that's it for today. Thanks for attending this session. Hope you will understand these basic things. And also tomorrow we'll meet on the same link at same time. We'll discuss more things about Python, and I will show you complete installation and making setup of Python. We'll discuss in detail. Yes. Yes, Mr. So today onwards or tomorrow onwards start Django. Django already started, Lata, and I have started 10 days back, morning 7 a.m. Okay, if you want to join only Django batch, then go for morning 7 a.m. This batch is only Python package batch. It is a completely fresh batch. First, initially, I will teach you Python only 45 days. After 45 days, at this same time, we'll go for Django REST API. This will be continuation process, 3.5 months. You need only Django, then you can join my batch morning 7 a.m. already started. And
Sir,
if you
every day
want,
we'll be using same link or else a different link
yeah, only with
for
this,
joining.
only this link will work up to this weekend only, 5 days. After 5 days, you have to decide whether you want to join or not join. Once you join, then you will get another link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir,
Once you enroll this course,
sir,
we will give a short. Yeah,
sir,
tell me.
sir, I have said that December morning batch. In that batch, you can also teach REST API.
Those who join DJANGO, REST API is free for them. REST API also included in that.
Okay, sir.
DJANGO with REST API.
Okay. Its cost, sir?
Cost around 5,000. 5,000. Actually, initially it was 7,000. But if you ask them 7,000, they will charge. But if you are my old student of Python, we'll charge 5,000.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sir, if I need to attend at morning 7 a.m., what could I do, sir?
Who is this? Mr. Sagar, are you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, simple. You can contact to DURGASOFT 9246212143. Then they will assist you how to join morning 7 a.m. Django batch. You can mention my name. They will assist you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
9246212143.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
And already I said that 10 sessions completed. We are in the basics levels of Django only. And if you join that videos, I'll send, material I'll send. Happily, you can able to understand, and you can continue with that morning 7 a.m. batch.
Yes, sir. Of course, you also provide the project.
Yeah, projects anyway. For every batch, we used to provide projects, no compulsory.
Hello?
Yeah, tell me.
Can you give me the materials for HTML, CSS, and entire jQuery, Bootstrap, everything, JavaScript?
Yeah, that I included in already in Django complete material. No, I have shown that.
Okay, okay.
Whatever the basics of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap, I have included a lot of programs in my material.
Okay, along with the theory part and programs also there in the material.
Yes, sir, step by step. Let me show you on Django material, what things are there. You will understand this. This is Django complete material. Along with theory part, each and every step, where to go, where not to go, what option you have to select, and right click or left click or select or something. Everything I have written with my own statements. Steps to install.
Okay. Okay, is it
Projects.
downloadable?
Is it downloadable, shareable? You can do anything, whatever you want.
Okay, okay.
Okay, it's no restriction for my material. You can share to anyone. Share the knowledge. That will be good.
No, if you want to take a printout, there are a lot of pages, no? So it will cost more. Take
Why
print
you should
and
take print out? No need to print. You can read just by holding in your mobile documentation. You can download from mobile. You can read it from there. Printout is not
but
required.
but they told me that access will be only for limited period only, no?
Okay, okay. You are
Drive
thinking
access.
like that. Yeah, yeah. Drive access for my classes all lifetime. So many faculties are
Okay.
there, but they used to say like that. But I'm not like that. You can do it whatever you want. You can share the videos. You can sell the videos. I'm just giving like that only. Lifetime. It is access. No expiration. No
They
limited
told me
period.
that only for 6 months only.
Yeah, 6 months is there. This rule is there for other faculties, not mine.
Okay, okay, okay. And videos and every material, lifetime access will be there. Anytime we can see and we can download and everything you can do.
Yes, it is there. But videos initially I will not give download permission. So after that I'll give you. But it's possible. Everything is possible, man. Even if it is lifetime, that what are the sources are not there to download videos, no? So it is all the things is, I don't know why they are giving like that only.
They told me like that. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, no problem. For my side, it's okay, no problem. But many other faculties are there. I don't know about that. Uh, they'll give only 6 months access. But my videos and my material complete lifetime access. Once you enroll with that, you will get complete access.
Okay. And can you tell me the process of how to create and how to access that one?
Drive, no need to create. Just I will send the video and automatically it will come to your drive. What is the need to process? No need to do any process.
I don't have any account, so how can I see that one?
You can have only just Gmail account. You don't have Gmail account.
I have Gmail. Okay.
That's it. Gmail automatically, your Google Drive is there, 15 GB free. It will go there completely automatically.
Okay, okay. If I provide a mail ID, so you can just send to that
Yes.
my mail ID. Like that.
Yes. Once after finishing 1 or 2 days, how many members will be joined this course, and I will collect that mail ID from them, DurgaSoft officially. Then I can share my videos to that mails only.
Okay. Materials and
Yeah.
videos.
Everything. Okay, that's all. See you tomorrow. Have a nice time. On same link at same time.